Alright everyone, what's going on? It's Finn Moroccan Flights and welcome to Tourisme Airport in Morocco. So, why am I flying in Morocco today? Well, basically because I want to. But it's not a very nice day to be flying here in Morocco. It's actually really dull here. There's a lot of cloud cover and I think that... Wait, what? Okay, so there was just an update, so I have no idea. Oh, wait, but that means then I can't zoom in. Oh, no, I can. Okay. Normally when I click that menu, it, like, cancels my zoom out or zoom in or whatnot. But, yeah, so I'm in Morocco. Recently, I heard that... So, being from America, I've always gotten my orange juice from Florida oranges. Florida is a state in the southeast United States. And I found out that Morocco also shares that industry and distributes oranges around Morocco and to Europe as well. And apparently there's something about how Moroccan oranges are like superior to Florida oranges or something like that. And that got me interested in flying around Morocco, around the area where oranges are generally grown, which is the north part because it's the Mediterranean climate part, and anywhere south is the Sahara Desert, and you're not growing oranges in there. I don't know. I don't think you can grow oranges there. Do correct me if I'm wrong, but I did notice a lot of satellite imagery of farms, so I figured this would be a nice way to experience it. So I'm going to be flying from Tourisme to an airport further east of here. Don't remember the name. It's like Sidi something because it's an Arabic name, and I'm bad with Arabic names. But anyway, we're in the aircraft. Obviously got to have my signature plate here. We should probably make sure that the fuel selector's on before we get going in the air on this dull day. But we're going to make the most out. We're going to fly below the cloud level so we can see the scenery. And now we have to go to the before.
Engine ignition selectors.
The before starting.
Power lever. Idle.
Now you have to do this, otherwise the checklist
Throttle
doesn't.
RPM lever.
The checklist will not function unless you like do everything and you click autocomplete. It's some weird bug. I don't know if they fixed it, but
Battery switch.
I'm just treating it as if they didn't fix it. I noticed that it does. They did fix that. It doesn't really.
Avionics number 1 switch. On.
Okay, so then we do the before takeoff stuff. So wait, I think let's just do the.
Strobe. On.
We'll just do that. The engine needs to physically start, which it's not. I think I may have forgotten something. I always do this with the... Like, I'm always able to start the engine of, like, the jumbo jets, but I'm never able to start. Look, wait. If the engine were on, then you'd be hearing, like, startup noises. So if I do Control-E, for example... See? Control-E, I click Control-E, and the propellers, like, started moving. Obviously, they're not moving right away or anything like that, but... As you can notice, they're now on. But it's a really miserable day out here. I'm gonna... How do you request a pushback here at Tourisme Airport?
Golf Mike Yankee traffic Cessna November Flight 2 Mike X-ray is taxiing to runway 2.
So... Oh, okay. This guy is going to push me back a little bit. So there's only like 2 gates at this airport for some reason. That plane is in the other gate. Okay, I'm gonna need you to stop the pushback. Thank you. For the pushback, I'm gonna have to make a bit of a U-turn here. The Cessna 208 Caravan It's pretty quiet. Not too much noise. It does have a really bad turning radius, though, I will point that out. It might actually have been better to park at gate 1 where that, where the citation jet is, but alright. That is what it is. The turning radius is so bad, I might have to literally, like, go around him. I have to literally, like taxi around him. And then I have to pray I don't hit this house here. Or the plane. Don't mind, like, the house. How about the plane? Which we didn't. We're fine. But now I'm on the grass. Okay, so which way are we facing and which way? So obviously, this is going to be the way to runway 2, probably. So as you can tell, this is not, you know, this ain't JFK, this isn't, this was built by AI, this airport. Looks, you know, it's obviously, it's a very, rustic airport. Pretty simplistic as well. I'm trying to get this thing to a stop, but it's, like, really difficult to do that. I don't even really need to add for the taxi because there's only a Unicom here. Okay, please tell me this runway is long enough. Should be. But there's buildings here, there's no buildings back there. Please tell me this is high enough. I'm gonna have to... Ooh. Barely made that, oh my god. Wow, okay then. Like I said, we're gonna stay below the cloud level. The coast we're gonna fly to the coast first. Oh wait, that's not the coast. The coast is behind us. Estimated time of arrival, it's only 27 nautical miles. We'll be there in a jiff. I'm not expecting this to be, you know, a 10-hour flight or whatnot. I'm expecting this to just be a quick little flight, and then and obviously the back here, we got no passengers, which kind of sucks, because it'd be nice if we had passengers back there. But yeah, this is the Moroccan coast, that's the Atlantic Ocean. I'm going to start turning back towards the flight path and start heading further inland towards where the Moroccan oranges are grown. I think I'm going to call this episode the Moroccan Orange Flight, just because of the background of... Because you know what, it is kind of interesting that a place like Morocco, which has desert pretty much for most of the country besides the Mediterranean climate area, which is where we are right now, there's really no arid, there's no, what is the word, not arid, there's a word, agricultural land, or fertile land, really, further south. So this part of Africa is pretty important for a lot of agriculture, because, simply put, it's really the only fertile land in all of Africa, and it's, you know, as close to the equator that you can get the fertile land, besides maybe South Africa, but that's just too far away from everything. So like I said, it's 30 nautical miles, which is about, like, it's basically like if I was in a jumbo jet, that's basically an approach pattern into, like, an international airport, is our GA flight today. So I'm guessing that's the city of Tourisme, which is probably how you pronounce it. I will look it up right now, though. That was probably Rabbit, and I don't even know, but... Tourisme Airport is in Rabbit. It's in Kenitra, which is in the Rabbit area. It is, so that's the city of Kenitra, which is north of Rabbit. So that's Kenitra. Rabbit is that city over there. That's Kenitra that we just flew over. And we're going to Sidi Slimane. Sidi Slimane. That's where we're going. Enjoy the flight. Oh my god, I'm butchering these pronunciations. Oh god. Overspeed. We don't need to keep the throttle that high, though. I'm guessing that's the airport there. That's pretty close to the coast. Like, we literally... I still see the coast. Like, we haven't gone that far over the horizon yet. Well, we're 20 nautical miles. So it'd probably be a best bet to connect to Casablanca Airport. Nearest airport list. We're going to Sidi Slimane. So select a runway for landing. Well, I don't know. Probably gotta pick runway 8 because that's the direction the wind's blowing.
Golf Mike Sierra Lima traffic Cessna November Flight 2 Mike X-ray 18 miles west 2100.
Oh shit.
Inbound to land
What the?
runway 8.
What happened? I think I clicked something. Let me go back. No, let me...
Casablanca Center Cessna November Flight 2 Mike X-ray is type Cessna Caravan 13 miles east of Golf Mike Yankee. Request flight following. Cessna November Flight 2 Mike X-ray Casablanca Center. Squawk 74201.
Is that the runway?
Squawk 7420 Cessna 2 Mike X-ray.
I think that's the runway.
Cessna 2 Mike X-ray radar contact 14 miles east of Golf Mike Yankee 2,000 feet. Altimeter 29.93.
So, if you guys are from Morocco, do let me know if this is where the oranges are grown or if it's like further north, closer to the Mediterranean. I am pretty far south. Mediterranean coast is probably like 100 or so nautical mile or kilometers, or 100 to 200 kilometers north of here. So I would assume that possibly they're grown further north. I don't know. But anyways, we're pretty much there. Like, that's the runway right there. Like, we just gotta land there and we're good. Like, that's the Moroccan Orange Flight. I think. I have no clue. There's a lot of trees here, so I'm assuming that... I wonder, are they orange trees? You can't tell that. They basically look like the trees, you know, by where I live in the northeast United States. It basically look the same, like it's nothing... Well, that is because they're rendered differently. I'm sure if I was there in real life, it would not look like that. It'd probably look a little bit different. It's probably a different classification of tree altogether. But obviously trees, they all come from the same family, so... Or, well, they're the same species? Is that the right word to call a tree a species? I don't know. But yeah, we're pretty much almost there. There's no checklist for landing, so we're just gonna keep flying to Sidi Slimane. See, I'm so triggered because that, like, yeah, you can pause it now, but it's active pause. So, like, if I was driving over a road, for example, there's a car coming, the car is still going to be driving down here, but I'm flying. But we don't want that. We want to just fly. Oh, shoot. Wait. Okay. We're a bit low to the ground as well, although that could have just been a decrease in altitude, or a decrease in ground level. That could have been, but I have no clue. Alright, I gotta start an approach pattern, so I'm gonna approach at a 90 or at a, you know, closer to a right angle, and then I'm gonna turn in towards the airfield and land there. But yeah, overall, pretty good scenery. Microsoft Flight Sim. Still enjoying it a lot. I'm starting to enjoy these shorter flights. It's better than having to spend 30 minutes, you know, turning on every gadget, loading the baggage, loading the power and the fuel and the food, and taxiing through like miles of taxiways to the like one active runway, taking off, flying 3 to 6 hours, then landing at some airport on the other, in a different climate or a different continent sometimes, taxiing, you know, taxiing through more miles, and then, you know, getting assigned a gate that doesn't have ground services. This is so much more relaxing. It's really relaxing. Just flying over the countryside here in Morocco. This is a lot more relaxing, and it does get to kind of explore other areas of the world. You know, you're not just flying those long flights. You're not just flying in, like, you know, America. You're not just flying in one area. You're flying all over the place, and that's pretty cool. That I'm able to do that in this sim that I paid a lot of money for, so I definitely should be able to do that. But yeah, so we're on final approach. We are pretty much like only like 50 kilometers from the coast at this point. Like, we're pretty close. I'm going to activate the flaps if I can figure out how those work. Otherwise, we're just going to go for landing. I should probably be paying attention to where we're going, because that will give me kind of... But right now, I just need to make sure I stay high enough above. In this camera view, I stay higher than I should. But in this camera view, I look like I'm lower. So it's better to be in this view while I'm flying, and then go to the other view while I'm on final approach. Bit low for glide slope purposes. I should be slowing down quite a bit now because we're coming in a bit too fast here. But I also need to make sure we're generating enough lift to stay above the ground because I am kind of low. So weirdly enough, this is actually a regional airport in Morocco. Shoot. Oh, shoot! I literally noticed that, like, okay. So all I need to do at this point is just go taxi to a, let's just taxi to some gate. And I think I had one set. I just need to get past the whole short line here, and then I could probably find out which gate I set it to. So it's telling me that I set the waypoint to a little bit further to the east. It's weird because all the planes are over there, parked. Why is it telling me to go over here? There's no planes here. I don't want to land. I want to go over here to the... to where all the planes are. Okay, so obviously there's a lot of planes parked here, as you can tell. Oh, shoot. Hi there. Every spot has a plane parked. Okay, there's a lot more parking further down, so I think we should be good further down. Every freaking parking spot is a plane parked there, except for like around here-ish. Okay, I think that's like the first gate I see where I... Oh my god, there's an empty gate right here. Gold mine. Okay. How do you turn off the engine in this thing? There we go, that turns off the mixture. Oh! Okay. That... Wow. Okay. It just gave me like a list of everything that I... So that was a pretty successful flight besides that harsh landing before. That was pretty good. So anyways, thank you guys for coming and checking out this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Finn Rummy Flights, signing out. Bye.